We are going to be calculating some things using the debt to income ratio to find out how much of a house payment I can afford, or how much of a payment I can afford, whether it's a car payment, house payment, whatever the case may be. Going back to what Larry was talking about with the debt to income ratio being, he said 43%. We're going to use 40% to be conservative because that way it gives you 3% fluctuation. Meaning, if you are slightly off in your calculation, it should go under still. So, because we want to have a little bit of wiggle room, we're going to leave a little bit of room for us to have an error. We're actually going to go from here to what our amount of our loan eventually. We're going to do that on Monday. Tomorrow we're just going to figure out how much our monthly payment can be. So if we currently have these payments that we have to pay each month, a car payment of $450, credit cards of $125, and student loan of $250. How much do we currently make in debt payments each month? $825. Our net monthly income is $3,450. And so let's calculate our debt to income ratio. So our debt to income ratio is amount of payments over divided by your total monthly income times 100%. So in our scenario, we had $825 in monthly payments and $3,450 in total income times 100 gives us a debt to income ratio right now currently of how much?
2,000?
No.
Oh, yeah, I don't think so.
It's roughly 24%, 23.9%, which we're around to the nearest whole, which is 24%. So, is that under the 43%? So they would have allowed us to have those payments. Now let's see if we can figure out how much debt monthly payments can we get to our max. Is it good to get to your max amount of debt?
No.
Because that leaves no wiggle room for bad things to happen. So our max monthly payment we are going to take our income times 0.40, because we're looking at 40%, and that's 0.40. So in our scenario, our income was $3,450 times 0.4, and that gives us a net, or a monthly payment amount of $1,380. So that's how much debt payments we can have per month. And I'm just talking about it from the loan officer side. We're going to talk about it from the personal side later. So for them to think that you can afford to take on another payment, this is the amount they think that you need to have. So let's say You have $1,380 that you can have. You're using $825. What is the max loan payment you can have? Not what, 565?
555.
555. And so that is our largest payment we can take.